mandatory. We all know. And, oh shit, 1K. Hey, yeah, keep that shit 1K like Kodak. No, but nigga, yeah, that karma catch up to a nigga. Just like Fonny said, man, karma catch up to a nigga. But on real, like, no, like, my hair is just a reminder of telling me to fucking relax. Basically, it's a reminder of me telling myself that, yo, you are human, and that you are not a god. You are still on the planet Earth, and that you need to remind yourself that karma is a real thing, and whatever you give out, you will get back. But that doesn't mean, understand this, and this is to all my fans and all my friends and my family. All of you are my family. Understand this. That does not mean do not misbehave, because you can misbehave when you feel so. When you feel like spazzing, when you feel like punching a nigga dead in his shit, when you feel like, even if you want to stab a nigga, even if you want to shoot a nigga, I'm not telling you go out there and do it. But if you find the reason, if you can find the reason behind it, and you find the reason behind being crazy, and you feel like it's deemed necessary, you let that shit out. Just like he said. Shouts out to Slot, nigga. Just like you said, let that shit out, bro. Don't hold that shit in. Nobody is deserving of inside insanity. If the world's making you crazy, then it's fuck the world. Fuck anybody that doesn't understand you. Fuck anybody that doesn't want to bend to your needs or what you deem necessary. Fuck them. If they're not with the ride, then it's fuck them. And if you know, nigga, it's not hate life. Nigga, make life your bitch. That's how I see it. Nigga, make everything in life your bitch. And if it's not accordingly, then how are we living? How you living if your life is not, nigga, you're in control. Just like I'm in control of my life, and everybody supports me. I want to teach everybody to do what the fuck I'm doing. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm a fake bitch. If I'm not teaching people how to make money, if I'm not teaching people how to love themselves, if I'm not teaching people how to do everything they want to do with their life, then who the fuck am I? If I'm not teaching you how to do better with your life, I'm not your brother or your friend. I'm a fuck nigga. So understand this: karma, spiritual awareness, anything along those lines. Everybody learn that shit. So look it up. Start studying, man. Start studying karma. Start off with karma. I'll give you tips here and there. Obviously, I can't say it on the camera and shit, but I'll give you tips here and there. But niggas, pay attention to what you're doing in your life, because your life is right in front of you. Everything you need is right in front of you. Even if you broke, dead broke, it's because you're supposed to be like that. And everything, the people who struggle the most or get it the hardest will succeed in the end. I promise you. You will not have the hardest life forever. Everything will come to you. What you deserve will come to you. And if I end up getting shot and killed for what the fuck I'm doing, or if I end up getting my ass beat at some point in time, or nigga, if shit get hard on me, it's because I deserve it. That's point blank, period. Everybody will get a death. Everybody will get a death that is deserving. Everybody will get a life that is deserving. You will get what the fuck you deserve. Karma. Point blank, period. And with that being said, let's ask me some questions, man. I'm answering some questions, and then I'm gonna get back to what the fuck I was doing. Your music makes me want to fight a random nigga and his shit. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. All right, guys. In addition to what XXX Tentacion said, you know, I'm just getting to know this guy. Like, I knew him recently, not too long ago. In addition to what he said, you don't have to stand there and be waiting for a reason or looking for a reason to act on your instincts, to act on your emotions, on your strong emotions that come from within. It's not fake, it's organic. Someone wronged you, someone, you know, and the person might be doing it as if, the person might be behaving as if the person is right, as if without remorse, like without holding back, hurts you, like really hurts you, you know, unapologetically at that moment, unremorsefully, hurts you carelessly, like without care, without concern, you know, and you feel you've been like greatly wrong. You feel there's this desire for vengeance, this strong intention to repay, to, you know, to recompense, for retribution. There's this feeling like, you know, it just happens within a short time. Maybe something happens, maybe even the friends come and they try to settle, you know, mediate, come in between and, you know, do as if they're trying to, you know, remedy the situation, but whereas in actuality, they're actually helping him because, you know, like they know that guy more than you. They're helping him. Maybe they hold you and you leave him, and then in the process the guy maybe throws a blow at you, and this is someone you patronize and all this kind of stuff. Like, this guy is wrongfully hurting you, this guy is doing you wrong, is doing you ill, like it's painful, like, you know, you get this anger and this thing, and you want to react. Man, react back, like react. Don't, you see a stone on this thing, react. All right, react. Don't be too bothered about what people are going to say, people around. Assuming I knew this, I got this information earlier, you know. I don't know, but sometimes you appreciate some things more when you've passed through them yourself, and like, wow, you know. So he said, like he said, if the world is making you crazy, then fuck the world. Fuck who doesn't want to go with you. Fuck who doesn't understand you. Fuck who's treating you anyhow. Fuck who doesn't want to listen to you. Fuck people who are trying, you know, to bring you down, who don't care, like, who are unjustly trying to harm you, to cause you harm, unreasonably, illogically trying to harm you, to cause you harm. Fuck all those people, man. Fuck all those people. Irrationally trying to do you wrong. Fuck them. Don't care. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck about what they think. Don't give a fuck about. Don't give a fuck about them. They're not giving a fuck about you, so don't give a fuck about them. The world is trying to make you unhappy. The world is trying to make you crazy. The world is trying to drive you, you know, the world is trying to have its way on you aggressively, forcefully. Resist the devil. Resist. Fight back. Like, don't even waste time. Act on that spasm. Act on it, man. Act the fuck on it. Act the fuck on it. You never know what's gonna happen, honestly. Just act on it. Act on that strong emotion, that strong instinct, whether it's be it for vengeance, for retribution, or simply just, you know, even you defending yourself, not allowing some people. Act on that shit, man. Act on that shit. Because people, man, people are crazy. People can be really crazy, especially when they don't know you. You know. Only God knows tomorrow. Sometimes we'll be like, okay, like after everything happened, maybe at the end of the day, you're not the one that is leaping with, you know, leaping. You're the one that is now being injured the most. You're not thinking, if you had done this, probably later it now comes to like, if you actually had done this, acted on your spasm, no matter how, you know, violent, or no matter how physical, no matter how dangerous, or, you know, it was, you're basically just replying the situation that, you know, like, you're basically just responding to the situation that no matter how, you know, no matter, of course, it's not pretty, no matter how, you know, like, severe your, no matter how physical, how, you know, destructive or harming that your response would have been. Sometimes later, when you didn't take that, you know, act on that, your spasm, no matter what you're feeling, then you might end up regretting, like, you wish you had done this. Because as you did not do it, as you now showed mercy instead, as you showed restraint, your enemy, your opponent didn't show restraint. They went and did something worse to you. Something more worse than what you even had in mind. They went on doing you harm, intentional harm, unnecessary harm. And then at the end of the day, we are praying for karma to visit them. Because even when you try to use the law, this person somehow escaped, and then money just coming out from your pocket and everything. So, man, that's it. That's it, man. I really go 100 of what he said. Man, this guy was a legend. I don't even know why he died. You know, I don't know why someone killed him. But yet he was like, he still accepted it, like he still deserved it. If someone tried to kill him, if someone actually killed him, how could he have deserved it? I wish he didn't die, because I just got him after he died. So, man, that's it, man. That's it. Forget, leave the future to God. You're not faking it, all right? You're not faking it. It's as far as you're not looking for, like, because there ain't gonna be time. There won't be time to, look for a reason and all that, and there won't be time to, because sometimes some decisions, some situations would warrant you a split-second decision, a split-second action. If you're going to take on some kind of situations will require that, you respond as soon as possible, or you don't respond at all. So that's what some situations would demand. It's not like the one where you can go back home, you have a lot of time to think about how to respond to this person. Some will just instant justice, instant karma, instant retribution. Some situations would demand that from you, and would demand that from what you're feeling, and you've got to follow through with it, because it's coming from the heart. Whether it's rage, whether it's not every time that things are always happy. It's not every time that things are always funny and like accommodating, pleasant. It's not every time things are like that. There are times when things can be bad, when someone can just be really very bad to you physically, has treated you far from well. There are some times where you're not comfortable, where you're not in a comfortable position, in a comfortable situation, in a good, pleasing situation. That sometimes the situation is just bad. And one of those times when someone's attacking you, one of those times is when someone undeservedly attacks you, unwarrantedly attacks you, unjustly attacks you, and not just attacks you, is intent on injuring you, is intent on injuring you, in causing you harm. The person is manhandling you, is fighting you like as if he doesn't know you from Adam, is fighting to kill you, to injure you, is fighting to do the most amount of harm. And just imagine if this was someone you patronized, like your customer, the person is rendering services to you, and then the person treats you like an animal, treats you like as if he doesn't know you from Adam, or unjustly, undeservingly just, rubbishes you, manhandles you, treats you in the worst form possible, like is attacking you. This guy is literally is fighting you like as if he doesn't know you. He's fighting you. Very foolish. Yeah, I know. How can you be fighting your customer? I don't even really know the word to use. But this guy is being very, very malevolent towards you and doesn't care. He's being very wicked. He's fighting you like he doesn't know you from Adam, like it's like you are a thief that broke into his house. He's fighting a customer, someone not patronizing him, someone, who has even given him money in the past, giving him some amount of money. He's fighting you like as though he doesn't know you. Some people they lack manners, honestly. He's fighting you as though he doesn't know you, like you guys have never crossed paths before, like he doesn't know you, like you didn't even patronize him. Some people lack manners like that. So if the world is making you crazy, man, fuck the world. Like screw the world. Screw them, the world. So, well, I've said a lot already. So he said it all, but I just felt I should add this thing. Just chip in these few things. Act on the spasm as quickly as possible, and best believe by the time you've acted on it, even though you can't, by the time you've acted on it, best believe what you're feeling at that point in time is not invalid. That intense anger, that intense emotion, feeling of anger you are feeling right now at that point in time is not invalid, because it came as a result of injustice that was done to you. And whether the person is fighting you or or acting as though he's right, it doesn't mean he's right. And that doesn't mean that you have to stand there and think, try and like play down this person's fake behavior, play down him doing as if it's right, try and look over to something. Sorry, there's no time to even look over something. You act as soon as possible. Even if it's carrying stone to tear that person, even if it's carrying a stone to a stone, he'll hit the person. You can get that serious. You can really get that serious, because the truth is that when you show mercy, sometimes at the end of the day, it's like your mercy came back to haunt you, because that useless person that was fighting you as though he doesn't know you from Adam, fighting you like you're not his customer, fighting you like a non-customer, fighting you anyhow, that person, that useless person that is behaved like an animal towards you, he won't show you that. He won't show you that mercy. He won't show you that mercy when he gets the chance. In fact, when he didn't even deserve it, like when it wasn't necessary, that's when he did what he did. The truth of the conclusion of the matter is this: someone is doing you wrong. Someone is doing you wrong, like it really, really hurts you, offends you, not just through mouth, offends you one way or the other, does heal to you, like it does heal to you. React as soon as possible, and don't stand there waiting to analyze the situation. Don't stand, because the more you wait, it's like you're telling yourself you deserve that thing. Should the person, you don't tolerate it. Later, the reason, the justification, everything will all make sense. It will make sense. It will make sense, because you're not acting organically, you're not acting out of reason, you are acting accordingly. By doing so, the person deserves what he did. It's not whether you can find the right reason for you reacting back, for you responding to the situation aggressively as your heart leads, just know that you are not, just know that. That's why I said spasm. Later everything will come clear to you. It that you're not acting out of place. You're not acting out of order. You are responding to the situation the right way. R.I.P. to the legend. R.I.P. XXX. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. So, that's it, guys. That's it, man. That is it. This thing has become so long, but I just wanted to drive the message clear. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait till, you don't have to wait. I'm trying to get it. Once you're feeling that intense emotion, sometimes it's not wise to hold back. There are times when you probably should hold back, but sometimes holding back will do you more harm at the end, in the long run, because that same person that you're holding back for gets the chance. That same foolish, malevolent person gets the chance. He's going to bite you like a tiger. He's not going to hold back. He's going to continue the same insanity. So whether you're afraid of what people will say or what, act on your act, because I'm telling you, because if you don't do that, something worse might happen to you when that guy gets the chance. So act on the spasm, act on it, because God knows, the future is in God's hand. Don't worry about the future, don't worry about what will happen. Just worry about satisfying your conscience, worry about satisfying your mind, worry about letting that shit out. Worry about, bringing what is inside you out. I'm not saying you should just go and kill somebody or something, but, worry about fulfilling that strong, intense desire to do something, to respond to a situation as quickly as possible, whether bad or good. And best believe, like I've said already, you're not doing it for nothing. You're not doing is not uncalled for. It's not uncalled for. It's you're not wrong doing it. It's not out of place. You doing what you're doing. In fact, it's very much in place because you've been greatly hurt and offended severely and unjustly, and you just need to respond as the thug or as the desire, the intention, the intent is laid in your heart. The feeling came for you to fulfill it.